What's poppin', T Subs and T Squad? So check this out. Before y'all get started, before y'all get all into the comments, life after lockup will be coming tomorrow morning. All right, it's DVRing right now. Well, it already has DVR because it came out on 8 o'clock. But then again, I think it's like 2 hours, so it should still be going on. So yeah, y'all gonna get life after lockup tomorrow. Don't worry, I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. Make sure that y'all are plugged in to all of the social medias that you all see before you guys on the screen. Shout out to everybody that has been following directions and following the channel Instagram, giving you the real tea, as well as the channel Twitter, tlsmittheatalk. Thank you guys so much. Y'all continue to pay attention and follow Instagram as well as Twitter. Those two are the most important than anything else, because anytime I go live, make a post, do a video, or anything on YouTube, I will definitely make it my business to make sure that it is posted on there as well. So for the people that didn't get the notification, gotten the notification. Child, let's get on down to what we here to get on down to. So apparently, Melodrama Cherie done did an interview not too long ago. I'm assuming it's the Jasmine brand, but I could be wrong. Give me together in the comments if I am wrong. And she basically got up here and said that Leisure Suit is really suing for full custody of the Eminem churn. Now, keep in mind, I talked about this very same thing, I want to say a year ago, where I did a T Talk Action News about this very same thing, where he was trying to sue for full custody then. Well, I guess he repicked it back up and he's doing the same thing now, which is strange and interesting because from what we've all been seeing, him and Melodrama have basically been on the united front. So how do we go from y'all being on the united front when it comes to Miss Wanda, old walking leprechaun in the hood ass, to now he done gone back and started reverting to his old slime ball Leisure Suit ass ways. So for those of you guys who have not heard it, as y'all know, I got y'all covered. Here you go.
He has submitted my information for my handles to be changed, so I'm waiting on that. But I am going by Melody Cherie. I'm already, to be honest with you, I actually had reached out to my attorney to do an official legal name change, right? And so I was planning on doing that process, thought it would be something, in 30 days or less, name change, no big deal. And then I found out that because I am currently in a custody battle, that I'm unable to change. So if you have any other proceeding happening in the state, you can't change your last name at the time. Okay. And so because unfortunately I am dealing with that, I can't legally change my name yet.
Okay. A lot of your fans, I've been seeing the talks on social media. A lot of your fans seem to think that you are not going to change your last name because your children have that last name. That's your, that's the family name, and that's the name that's on the business that you help to cultivate. How do you feel about that?
I definitely understand, where they're coming from, and I understand how maybe they could see things that way. Me making the decision to change my last name had nothing to do with anyone, to be honest with you. Literally, I was the same way. That's why I can say I understand, because I remember people used to ask me, when are you going to change your last name? Are you going to change your last name? And my answer was, no. I was married. My children's last name is Holt. So I'm going to keep that last name. And literally one day I was in my kitchen and I remember I was reaching up in my medicine cabinet to grab something and it dropped in my spirit, change your last name. That day I hit my management team and I was like, hey, I'm changing my last name. The next day I reached out to my attorney. How do I start the process to change my last name? Because one thing about me is when I feel something in my spirit, when God says go, on anything, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, let's go. That's all I need. When I feel that in my spirit, that's it. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, what anybody else's opinion is. It doesn't matter. So I started moving on it. And like I said, because of the fact that I am being sued for custody, I can't do it. So
how do you feel about that? The custody suit that's going on right now?
It's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I mean, we've been doing week on, week off, or when I first left in 2020, sometimes 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever. We've been doing an exchange for a long time. So it's very interesting is what I'll say.
What is it that he's seeking? Does he want full custody, or he just wants joint custody?
We already have joint custody.
Yeah, okay. So he's looking for full custody.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. Oh, all right. That's why it's interesting.
I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't realize it was on loop and repeat, but it was. But yeah, once I got this nasty piece of tea from Empress Radio, shout out to Empress Radio. Y'all already know I had to take my messy, petty ass, tiptoe my messy, petty ass on around here to give y'all this little tidbit of information. Listen, I talked about this before. It had to have been about a year ago now. And I have the same question a year ago then that I got now. What the hell are you going to do with all of these churn with you, Leisure Suit? Because from what it seems like to me, you only trying to go after potential full custody so that you could get melodrama to sit up here and pay for the damn child support. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you want child support and you want the child support to go through, but it's gonna go through reverse. Because normally the husband paid the child support and the alimony, and the wife get all the money. Excuse me. Well, now this ain't the situation. I mean, I don't know. I do feel like Leisure Suit do have rights to his kids, no matter how we want to feel about him, and no matter how horrible of a husband that he was. That doesn't change the fact that he loves his kids, he adores his kids, and for what it's worth, he is a great dad to his kids. Anytime that he wants his kids, he have his kids, he go on play dates with the kids, he does things with his kids, he interacts with his kids, and I do feel like that is something that we do need to give Leisure Suit credit for, no matter how y'all feel about him. Hear me out. We hear so many horror stories of husbands who divorces the wives, and it's almost like they divorce the kids too, because they're living their freedom, and they have the freedom to not have to worry about being tied down to a wife and a ball and chain, that they kind of let their children fall by the wayside. Majority of the time it isn't on purpose, it's just them having fun. I do appreciate and acknowledge the fact that Leisure Suit does love his children. He interacts with his children. His children know him and all that good stuff. I'm fine with that. But seeking full custody, I just don't feel like you have the time for that. You already have some cheap ass wine that's dedicated to your grandmama. You're getting that off. You're still trying to get your business license up off the ground. I just kind of feel like you're putting the cart before the horse. Allow melodrama to remain, the primary custody holder of the children while you get yourself together. Once you have yourself together, you have your money together, you have your finances in order, you have your living situation in order, then you could go on ahead and just keep it joint custody. Neither one of y'all need full custody, be clear, because just as much like how you trying to get your life back on track, be clear. Melodrama, you got a lot going on yourself. You have the 7th Avenue skincare line. You going on tour with Destiny with Monica soon. You're in the studio. You have a lot going on yourself. So it's just like the both of y'all need to just do what's best for the children. And for right now, I feel like what's best for the children is their mama. Leisure Suit. It's no shade to you, but you have a lot going on right now. You have more going on than melodrama. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a lot of financial situations that you have going on. Not to mention, you have a whole nother child out here, bruh. And Lord knows, God forbid, the harlot, the split end queen, the new spokesperson for the Morton Salt Box decides to get funny or get petty. When you decide to move on in a relationship, then you're going to have to deal with the fallout from that and the drama from that. Like, you're putting more burdens on you than you can bear right now, Leisure Suit. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's no judge on the face of God green earth that's going to feel like you're more capable or you're more culpable or you're more suited and booted to deal with the children for a time, because you are a grown, rusty ass black man out here that need to make sure that he has all of his ducks in the damn row. Right now, melodrama is more suited and booted to have full custody of them children than you do, because to let the people tell it, you living at home with your mama. To let the people tell it, you living at home with your mama. Destiny, let me get on you for a minute, because a lot of the people are saying that you was actually a character witness for Leisure Suit when it came down to the custody hearing. Listen, I understand it, Destiny. I do. I know a lot of people are going to give you a hard time because of this storyline that you and Melodrama came up here with. I'm going to be honest with y'all. While I feel like Destiny and Melodrama were cool with each other, I don't feel like they were besties. I feel like that was something that the both of them came up with to bring her up here on the show once she started having her fallout with Letitia. Once Destiny got the taste of the fame, once Destiny realized that people won't really rock it with her or fooling with her because she was so far up Melodrama's puss that we did not know who she was as a person, that she drifted off. And unfortunately for Destiny, because of the fact that the people are just so consumed with hating the Scots, and because she's cool with the Scots, and because she's cool with Leisure Suit, she got caught up in all of that foolishness, right? And I think Destiny's whole thing is, well, girl, we weren't really cool like that, no way. I mean, you was cool so long as you was with Leisure Suit. But now that y'all ain't together, I don't have to be that cool with you no more. The gag is, Melodrama feel the same damn way. Now that's the real gag. The real gag is Melodrama feel the same damn way. She don't feel like she has to be or play as cool with Destiny no more, because now the common denominator is no longer in the picture, and that's Leisure Suit. So that's why I felt like Destiny found no problems with being a character witness for her friend, because they was friends way before her and Melodrama got to be with what they are. I'm just gonna be honest. I know people gonna get upset. I know people gonna feel away. And bitch, I don't care. Fuck you. It's the truth. It's real tea. And it is what it is. They were never friends like that. They was just cool and friendly and had a camaraderie with each other because Melodrama and Leisure Suit was married. Now that they're no longer together, they don't have to have that type of relationship with each other no more. And that's clearly evident on both sides, not just Destiny's side, but on Melodrama's side too. Because Destiny, I'm gonna be real, you was messy as fuck for carrying your ass down there to that courthouse trying to be a character witness, when you know just as well as I do that Leisure Suit has so much going on in his personal. He don't have time to be sitting around here trying to play daddy daycare to all five of his children at one time. This is a time and the point in his life where he needs to solely focus on him and get himself up off the ground. I'm just being real, Destiny. Just being real. Just being real. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I ain't gonna make this a long, drawn out thing. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this situation. But I don't like it, Leisure Suit. I don't. I feel like this is all just to spite Melodrama. And that's no good for you or your kids. It's not. You know the best place for them children to be primarily while you get yourself together is with they mama. Once you get yourself together, then you could go on ahead and get more visitation time or whatever it is that you're searching for. But the way and the route that you're going about Elijah Sue, it ain't gonna pan out good for you. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this story. And until tomorrow for Life at the Lockup, I'll holler with y'all then, girl. Bye.